If you use Gmail and 1.8 billion people do, there is a setting active in your account right now that you almost certainly didn't turn on yourself. In October 2025, Google quietly rolled out an update that opted all Gmail users into a feature called Smart Features and Personalization. What it does, it gives Google's AI, specifically Gemini, permission to scan your emails, your attachments, and your messages in Google Chat and Meet. Every medical appointment, every bank statement, every message from your doctor, your lawyer, your family, accessible to an AI system by default, without you being asked. A viral post on X brought this to millions of people's attention this week, and the response has been sharp. A class action lawsuit is already underway. And the good news, as one security expert put it, is that you can turn it off in 30 seconds. This video tells you exactly what is happening, exactly what Google says about it, and exactly how to disable it on desktop and on mobile. Let's be precise about what happened, because the details matter. On November 5, 2025, Google confirmed that Gemini Deep Research, its most powerful AI assistant, can now use context from your Gmail, Drive, and Chat. That means the AI can pull information directly from your messages, your attachments, and your stored files to answer your questions and support research tasks. The underlying setting that enables this, Smart Features and Personalization, had already been switched on by default for personal Google accounts outside the European Economic Area in October 2025. Users in the EU get different treatment because of GDPR. Everyone else was opted in automatically. Engineering YouTuber Davy Jones spotted this and posted about it on X. His post has now been viewed more than 6.5 million times. In it, he wrote, "You have been automatically opted in to allow Gmail to access all your private messages and attachments. You have to manually turn off Smart Features in the settings menu, in 2 locations. The 2 location part is important. If you only turn it off in one place, it stays active in the other. Most guides online only show you one of the 2 switches. This video shows you both." Before the how-to, Google's position, stated clearly and completely, because fairness matters. Google says that Gemini in Gmail does not retain your data. Their statement, "We engineered it to work securely inside your inbox so that it only processes what you ask for, then leaves your inbox. Gemini only processes your information to complete your specific request, and does not hold on to that data afterward." More specifically, Google assures that user email content is never used to train its AI models through this upgrade. They also state that Gmail, Docs, and Sheets are not used for AI training unless you directly give Gemini that content yourself. Google also says all features are optional, and users always remain in control, though it acknowledges these settings are likely enabled by default, meaning you do need to act if you want to disable them. So, Google says it is not training on your email, and that data is not retained beyond the specific request. Privacy experts and security researchers point out that even so, allowing an AI system to process every email in your inbox, including sensitive financial, medical, and personal correspondence, raises legitimate questions about access, inference, and what counts as a request. Whether Google's assurances satisfy those concerns is a decision each user needs to make for themselves. There is already a lawsuit. In November 2025, Illinois resident Thomas Thiele filed a class action lawsuit seeking to represent all US Gmail users whose emails, chat messages, or Meet conversations were scanned by Google's AI after the automatic opt-in. The complaint argues that users were not given meaningful prior consent before the feature was activated across their accounts. The suit is ongoing. No verdict has been reached, but the filing itself is a signal. A large cohort of users and their lawyers believe the opt-in without explicit notification crossed a legal line. Privacy regulators in Europe are watching. The UK's Information Commissioner's Office has flagged AI data processing as an area of active scrutiny. For now, EU users are protected from this specific default opt-in by GDPR, which is itself telling about how Google calibrates its defaults by jurisdiction. Here is how to disable it. Desktop first. Open Gmail in your browser. Click the gear icon in the top right corner. Select See All Settings. This takes you into the full settings panel. Scroll down until you find the section called Smart Features and Personalization. It has a toggle or checkbox. Turn it off. Gmail will ask you to confirm by clicking Turn Off and Reload. Do that. Now, and this is the step most guides skip, scroll down further until you find Google Workspace Smart Feature Settings. Click Manage Workspace Smart Feature Settings. Turn that off as well. 2 toggles, not 1. Both need to be off. One consequence worth knowing about: disabling smart features removes Gmail's inbox category tabs, promotions, social, updates. Your inbox will go back to a single unfiltered view. Some people prefer this, others find it disruptive. You can turn smart features back on at any time if you decide the trade-off isn't worth it. On mobile, Android, or iPhone, the path is slightly different. Open the Gmail app. Tap the menu icon, the 3 horizontal lines in the top left. Scroll to the bottom and tap Settings. Select your Google account. Tap Data Privacy. You'll see a toggle for smart features and personalization. Turn it off. Then, on the same screen, look for Google Workspace Smart Feature Settings and disable that as well. Again, both settings, not just one. On some Android devices, the path is slightly different depending on your version of the Gmail app, but the setting names are the same: Smart Features and Personalization, and Google Workspace Smart Feature Settings. Search for either term in your Gmail settings if you can't find them by navigating. Gmail is one of the most intimate digital spaces most people have. It contains years of correspondence, health results, financial statements, legal documents, family conversations, work contracts. The question of who or what can read it and under what terms is not a minor privacy footnote. What makes this particular update significant isn't necessarily that Google is doing something malicious, it's the default. Opt-out systems, where a major change is active unless you take action, shift the burden onto the user to discover and reverse something they never chose. Most users don't read settings. Most users don't see viral X posts, which means, right now, the overwhelming majority of Gmail's 1.8 billion users have this setting active and have no idea. This is also not just a Gmail issue. It is everything, everywhere these days. Every AI assistant, every smart feature, every connected app is making similar decisions about defaults, and the aggregate effect on personal data access is vast. Knowing about it and choosing your settings deliberately is the basic form of digital hygiene available to everyone. You now know. 2 settings, 30 seconds. If this was useful, share it with someone who uses Gmail and doesn't know about this. Subscribe for more clear, factual coverage of what's happening in AI and tech every week. Thanks for watching.